I am Constable Dan Allen. I'm a file manager and recruiting officer with the Calgary Police Service. I'm actually in my 19th year with the Calgary Police Service and have been super fortunate to have been part of this unit for just about 2 years now. Prior to recruiting, I worked in patrol. I had the fortune of working as a team sergeant for a few years. Prior to that, had the opportunity to work in our specialized investigation section in our child at risk response team. So have the fortune of sort of having the opportunity to touch a bit of operational work and investigative work within the Calgary Police Service. Without a doubt, the place that I have probably enjoyed the most in my tenure with CPS has been the recruiting unit. And probably mostly that's just due to the fact that I get to work with awesome applicants. One of the portfolios that I hold, and I could talk a little bit more about that later, is the Experienced Officer Program. So if an experienced officer were to come to Calgary Police Service, likely I may very well be the first point of contact for that applicant in sort of asking some of those natural questions that experienced officers will ask. I had the opportunity this past year to speak with a number of applicants from really across the country. And one of the things that became really clear is that Calgary is really one of the top agencies that people should be considering if they're looking at policing. I was here when Calgary was a city of 400,000 people, and it was small and just sort of getting started. And here we are, 1.2 million and a number of years later, and I'm still in Calgary, and it still has that sort of small town feel, which is hard to believe in a city that's geographically big, but also has a good numbers as well. It's not just about geography and the fact that we have mountains here. It's not just about the fact that we're the sunniest city in all of Canada, and you'll get more sun here than anywhere. You'll get to experience all four seasons. I think that one of the things that has struck me being a police officer is the tremendous support of the community. And it's something that realistically, I have never taken for granted, recognizing that not all police agencies have been fortunate to have that. When you're working on patrol at nighttime or daytime, you're dealing with difficult situations, and you have people throughout the day walking up to you saying, "Hey, I just want you to know I support what you guys do. Hey, I know you guys have a tough job. I support what you guys do." I hear that all the time. I worked a Flames game just 3 nights ago. Was down at the Saddle Dome, and I don't know how many times I have people come up to me and just tell me that. I would like to think that this happens everywhere, but I know that it doesn't. And I think when you're considering a job that already is taxing for so many reasons, that realistically, I believe that, to have the support of the community, it reminds you why you're doing what you're doing. I like to let people know you're coming to a city that the vast majority of people, they've got your back here and they support what you do. So that's one of those things I like to highlight. It's outside of the fact that you can probably come here from another city, west or east of Calgary, and you're going to likely be able to afford the real estate with the salary that you're going to be paid. That's obviously a bonus. You're going to get some of the absolute finest training that's available from any police agency, and you're going to be doing that all within what I think are probably some of the finest facilities that are available to any police agency as well. So, those things aside, it comes down to where you want to embed into a community. And if you've got family attached to you, if you've got children, if you're your spouse, you've got children attached to you, I think that's about the community. And despite being this large city, Calgary continues to have this small town community feel, which in my mind continues to make it unique. And I like to think that one of the other things that I think from an advantage perspective that we have as file managers, I think is one of the things that's priority, and I know for me it is the care of my applicant. This is a person who's got people attached to them. They have a life outside of this agency, and we're asking them to take a huge step and a huge leap and to trust us. And so one of the, I think, advantages that I can offer to my applicants is just that simple, personalized, individual care of them through the process, and getting to know these people. I get to know things about people through this that maybe they've never shared with anybody else. And I get to know sort of the dreams that they have, the things that they're hopeful for. And from an applicant who's coming to a place where they know nobody, what would be better than potentially connecting yourself with a file manager who actually cares? I consider myself fortunate, and I still think I got the better end of the deal when the Calgary Police Service hired me back in 2004. I consider myself fortunate to police inside of a fantastic city. I have been the recipient of being treated well within this organization. I have been so fortunate to work with so many outstanding people. If you have any questions or you'd like to know more about the Calgary Police Service, whether it be our training program, whether it be about what do we have here for our facilities and our training, maybe you want to talk salary, maybe you want to talk about the experienced officer program, and you want to understand the things that we've done to streamline that for our experienced officers and make that as painless as possible, then I would look forward to the opportunity to speak with you. My personal email address here at the Calgary Police Service is dallen, that's just DALLEN at calgarypolice.ca. And I would look forward to hearing from you. Love to answer your questions. And in fact, one of the things that we'll do often is if you send me an email and you'd like to connect, my next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a Teams invite. Let's get on a call. Let's virtually connect and have that conversation. And I look forward to meeting you.